We're already like... Jesus. Oh. Okay. Dare to play. Nancy, is everything okay? Also, I need to move my microphone in front of my face, otherwise we are not going to get a single thing of my voice. Well, this is awkward. What is my frames? We're at 36 point or 38. Oh god, this game is not optimized at all. Why is that? Why? Hello? What's up, gamers? No, I'm just kidding. That sounds really stupid. We're not doing that. Hi. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi. Welcome. It's your first video. Then hi. Nice to meet you. Today, we were playing Nancy Drew in Midnight in Salem. Now, this game has been in development for the last, 4 years, I want to say. My hair is bothering the crap out of me, and I don't know what to do about this. But, yeah, sorry. I'm talking to my friend who has been going through a lot of stuff, and I'm just making sure she is okay. So, FYI. So yeah, today we're playing this game. It's been in development for so long. From what I've heard, that we know of, that they completely switched game engines and they're now using Unity. So they're basically starting from scratch. Basically, everything is kind of new. From what I've read, it's from on Steam. Like, the reviews have been mixed. But I want to play it for myself because I've watched Michael Argolfon play it. I'm sorry. So I know kind of what happens. But we're gonna play it ourselves. And we're gonna see how I take the game. I want to do some more exploring. I want to do a lot of stuff that probably doesn't mean anything and is pointless to do, but we're gonna do it anyway. Also, I had to lower the settings on my game to medium, so I'm hoping, because right now my OBS is going insane right now. It's parts of it is going 50, and at one point it was 39 frames per second. I'm so yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. And hopefully it's gonna be that high, because yeah, I'm looking at it on my other screen and it's showing me that it's a little bit slower than it is on my actual screen that it's recording. And yeah, so we're gonna have to see. I hope I don't have to fix the settings. I was hoping I could just do high and get the best quality possible, but apparently, even though I paid $4,000 for this computer, I cannot play with the highest graphics possible. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get into it now, and I can talk about stuff throughout the game. Obviously, I think Michael will know more than me, so if I say stuff that is either wrong or if I don't mention stuff, then I apologize. That is not because I dislike Her Interactive. I've been playing their games since I was in elementary school. So yeah, ooh, okay. We've got new looking badges, which I can live for. So as much as I want to show off, and I mean, I'm someone who does forensics and stuff like that, I don't think I should do that, because I suck at playing games for the first time, so just keep that in mind. So I like to play games from the lowest difficulty to work my way up, because then if I screw up, then it's completely my fault. Anyway, we're gonna do Amateur Sleuth, and hopefully the loading screen we're not here forever. Okay.
Dear Ned, Austria has been wonderful so far. Dad called. He wants me to get an old relic while I'm here. The Book of Apologies, which dates back to the 17th century witch trials in Salem. I'll be going to Mosam Castle to retrieve it before I head back to the States. It's said to be haunted, so I'm expecting some good scares and mysteries. Ever yours, Nancy. Feels like ages since I was on my last adventure. So, are you coming in?
That's alright, Miss Drew. I'd prefer to stay out here.
Why? It's so warm and inviting in here.
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. All of Judge Sewell's effects are there, just as your father requested. Although, I will tell you, as I told him, the desk is locked, and I don't have the key. But I will gladly stay and answer any questions you have from the other side of this door. I recommend opening the window for some light. There's no electricity here. Well, in that room at least.
Okay, left click. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Huh, much better. What a wonderful view.
Nancy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Click on the,
Maleficarum. Wow. The Hammer of Witches itself. Gives me chills knowing what it did.
Yes, indeed. A how-to guide for hammering out witchcraft. It was written in 1487 by a man whose name I won't even bother to mention because he used bunk science to send hundreds, if not thousands, of people to their deaths.
oh God, okay. I can show text. Huh. Okay. I also apologize in advance if I absolutely butcher stuff because I'm Filipino and I have a slight accent, so some things do not sound right, or I just have never seen the word, or I'm very lazy and don't want to have to pronounce it properly. So I apologize in advance. Okay. Let's see. Part 3, the second hand, question 4. Yeah. The judge should act as follows in the continuation of the torture. First, he should bear in mind that, just as the same medicine is not applicable to all the members, but there are various and distinct salves for each several member. So not all heretics or those accused of heresy are to be subjected to the same method of questioning, examination, torture as the charges laid against them, but various and different means are to be employed according to their various natures and persons. Now a surgeon cuts off rotten limbs and mangy sheep are isolated from the healthy, but a prudent judge will not consider it safe to bind himself down to one invariable rule in his method of dealing with a prisoner who is endowed with a witch's power of I see. I'm not gonna even and those see what I mean? Though I swear I did English. And whose silence he is unable to overcome. For if the sons of darkness were to become accustomed to one general rule, they would provide means of evading it as a well-known snare set for their destruction. See, this is what I mean by I cannot pronounce things, and I don't want to make a fool of myself, so.
Is this Judge Sewell's desk?
Ah, yes. That desk is where he spent most of his time working when he wasn't in court. Custom made. If the Book of Apologies does exist, he would have written it at that desk.
And what's inside this alleged book?
Your father didn't tell you? It was a ledger containing all the names of the accused witches from the Salem witch trials. Judge Sewell had doubts about his convictions, and he wrote the book as a means to make amends.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Right, okay.
I found a letter. It's addressed to Abigail Hawthorne Woodley.
What does it say?
I do regret to write to you in this state. I have been racked with guilt as my fervency of spirit was too great to determine a conviction just. He asks for her forgiveness and for God's.
Oh boy, okay. Dear Abigail Hawthorne Woodley, I do regret to write you in this state. I have been racked with a guilt as my fervency of spirit was too great to determine a conviction just. Relentlessly, I can't read. I also make up words. Have I cried for his mercy, longing for his light to bathe my conscience clean. Over the years, I have sent punishments only attributed to godly wrath. 2 of our daughters have perished, my wife's mother as well, and our latest child did not draw breath when born. I must repent, lest my children forever be held in anger and contempt by our Father. To right the wrongs made in zealous blindness, I am writing a book I call the Book of Apologies. To be worthy of his mercy, I am traveling to the world to note down all the names of those wrongly accused of witchcraft. Let this be my final legacy or my only way to right the wrongs I have helped create. My guilt allows me not to ask for your forgiveness, though I know that my soul remains forever tortured by the knowledge of what I have done. With regret, Judge Samuel Sewell. Oogie.
What does this mean?
That's a good question, Nancy. Okay, this is gonna take some getting used to because I swear to God, I have. Oh, good Lord Almighty.
An old chest. But it won't open. But that's not really important right now.
It's not important right now? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, for God's sake. Are we gonna get chained up? Should we get chained up?
Dr. Hurst?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, I can talk to her.
Austria is wonderful.
I do enjoy it here myself. I'm not from Austria. I was brought here by my work. The food is quite an experience.
The pancake soup was great.
Yes, the Frittatensuppe. The locals consider it traditional.
How long have you known my dad?
Oh, Carson and I are not that close. He reached out to me because I'm the historian keeping track of all the relics here. And, as he guessed, we should have the Book of Apologies somewhere.
Lucky I was already here on vacation. I was quite surprised when he called and asked me to come. Though I have to admit, visiting a castle is something I've never been able to turn down.
Do you do these kinds of things a lot?
From time to time. What else can you tell me about the Book of Apologies?
As I mentioned, it's the book written by Judge Samuel Sewell himself, detailing the names of people accused of witchcraft. Sewell was one of the very few judges who regretted his actions. The book became his way of finding redemption. Sewell himself was originally from England, but acted as a judge in the Salem witch trials. Do you perhaps know why Carson would need such a book?
Oh, what?
Just out of curiosity, of course. It's just such a very unusual request.
He's looking into it as a favor for the current judge in Salem.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Fine. It's kind of interesting that we never see her. She's like a shadow, but the shadow doesn't really fit the background because the background is lighter than she is. And I mean, I know there's ways to like she could be dark but then still be light in the background, but it just doesn't kind of make sense. That's just me. I feel like there should be at least a little bit of light on her, but
I'll
you know
get
what?
back to it.
Take all the time you need.
But whatever. Oh, I'm not done looking. I thought I was done looking. Yo, hello. Oh god. Oh god. So. Oh.
Locked.
Well. Okay. Clearly I didn't pay enough attention. What's going on? Oh. My game crashed. Fantastic. What can I do here?
Locked.
Oh god.
Some of this stuff.
No,
looks really
Nancy. I swear to God.
Some of this stuff. An old chap.
Oh, I don't remember how to play this game at all. No. Can I? Is there anything for me to do?
Dr. Hurt?
Yes?
Nope.
I'll get back.
Take.
No. Well, this is a bit of a problemo. Cause now we're already in the first part and I don't know what to do. Nancy, you've got things you could use to, I don't know, break things with.
Some of this stuff. Locked.
Do not crash on my game. I will be very upset. Just in case. Because you say because they have an an auto saving feature, but clearly I didn't get to a point in the game where it would save. Click the right mouse. Oh, this is gonna get so difficult. Ooh, look at that. Well, I know that. Oh. See, this is really nice. Like look at the how the light reflects and hits the object. And not only that, just the textures on this thing in general as well. Yeah. Like, that's really
What
nice.
a clever desk. It even comes with a labyrinth.
Woohoo! Yay!
Easy.
What is this?
I found it. It's here.
What? Really? Amazing!
It's
Thank you.
locked behind some sort of cage, though. The lock says A.W. Any ideas?
A.W.? No. But I have some tools in the shop that might be able to cut it free. In my shop. I'll go. Meet me there.
Where is that? Hey, wait for me. The Book of Apologies. It's locked.
So, shouldn't you take the Book of Apologies
Hard to
with you?
tell how.
Nancy?
Nancy! This way!
Where is that? Dr. Hurst?
Nancy Drew, it's Deirdre
What do
Shannon.
you want?
Deirdre? Can I call you back? I'm in the middle of...
Listen, I know we haven't exactly been besties in the past, but I'm in the middle of something big, and
Deirdre, I have to call you back.
Wait, don't hang up on me!
Elizabeth? Elizabeth!
Oh! Hey!
What are you doing?
Boink.
What? The book! They took the book!
Well, I'm like soaring now. Did you see me go soaring? Oh, never mind. I was whoo! Go, go, go.
Stop! Stop running!
Go, Nancy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, she jumped off the bridge. She does not care. She also did not just break like 2 legs and should have been super injured. But you know what? It's Nancy Drew.
Gotta move slowly.
Nancy, shush. You're gonna pull your cover.
Come on. No, no, no! Gotta figure out which way they went. Must be a clue here.
You wanna take the key? Yeah. I don't really. I mean, I don't really need to see it.
A ticket to Boston. This canister looks to have been used as a homemade smoke bomb.
Mm-hmm. So. What?
Yes, Deirdre. What is it?
You know where I am right now? Salem.
Congratulations.
Salem. As in, witch trial Salem?
Obvi. Come on, Drew. My cousin has... Well, she's gotten into some trouble here, and I thought I could help her out. But it turns out this situation is much more complicated than I anticipated. So now, I'm calling you to ask for some... guidance.
You want my help?
Ugh, yes, don't make this more painful. I could use your professional opinion, okay?
Well, it so happens that the case I'm on is connected to Boston, which is just nearby Salem. And I was never a big believer in coincidences.
Oh, are you sure?
I'd love to.
Seriously?
I thought I had reached a dead end, but it looks like I have to go to Massachusetts anyway. In any case, a fresh perspective would do me good.
Ugh, you're already annoying me, and you're not even here yet.
You're welcome. I think it might even be fun.
Oh, this is so the worst idea I've ever had. I'll pick you up from the airport.
Oh. Salem, Massachusetts. Salem,
I appreciate you coming here, Drew.
I'm just glad you didn't change your mind and leave me at the airport.
Might have crossed my mind. Keep the excessive cheeriness under control, and we'll be fine.
No promises.
Where were you, by the way?
Austria.
You sound so angry. You look so angry.
Interrupt a vacation with Ned?
No.
Didn't you bring me here to help with a case?
Yes, I did. And that's it.
Duh.
A fire? Was anyone hurt?
Happened in the middle of the night. No one was there, thankfully. The house wasn't completely destroyed, but the person who lived there had to move out. Just so we're clear, this is my case. I know you're a detective and everything, but this is personal. It's family.
Yeah.
Well, extended, and from my father's side. But whatever, that's not the point. It's personal. You take my lead, okay?
Of course.
But...
Well, I have done this a couple of times, Deirdre. And in my experience, we can cover twice as much ground if we work side by side.
you know, respect your experience and whatever, but family trumps experience. It's sensitive, and I don't want you messing it up by being too...
To what?
Too... you. You're a question machine. This requires gentle handling. Delicate.
Yeah.
And that's been your approach.
Well, like I say, I need help.
So, can I ask some questions?
Like anyone could stop you.
If this is so personal, shouldn't you, I don't know, not be on the case? So, okay.
Why don't we start with your extended family?
They're cousins. The Perrys. Parry.
Oh, like in fencing.
Yes. Tegan is the older one. May is younger. They had a difficult childhood, okay? And now May is suspected of committing arson on the most important historic mansion in Salem. And I know it's not true. I know it.
What can you tell me about May?
She has a reputation as a troublemaker. Seems like a loner to me. Maybe a bit odd at times. Sometimes she can even sense things before they happen.
Odd how?
I don't know. Troubled teen stuff, difficult time as a kid. Oddest thing is, she won't give an alibi.
That would be seen as suspicious.
That's the problem. Everyone is so suspicious of her. Prejudice, I guess. Because of... well, you'll see.
Sounds like we should talk to her soon.
Where do you think we're going?
I will say Deidre hasn't moved her steering wheel at all. And can I just say how impressive that is? That you do not have to move the steering wheel to make sure that your car is still going straight. I mean, even though it's literally just a one-way straight drive, gotta give her props, and then she can just look away for periods of time and everything's fine. She's still paying attention or something like that, and she hasn't crashed or killed us all. Fantastic.
What does Tegan think about this?
She's worried about May, obviously. Tegan isn't like May. She's upstanding. She works at the Salem Museum and doesn't know a thing about criminal cases, which is why she contacted me.
One more question. What can you tell me about this historic mansion?
It's called the Hawthorne House, and it's old. Like, really old. And now it's been set on fire.
Nothing else significant about it?
Well, yeah, a lot of things. But one that's kinda why you're here.
Which is why?
The Hawthorne House is haunted.
But, you know what? The character model, not Deirdre's character model. Oh, Jesus Christ! But like, kind of like the.
What do you mean haunted?
Exactly that. There's ghosts.
Deirdre.
I don't believe it either, Drew. But I can't explain it. Everyone seems to think they exist. With so many sightings, even if it isn't real ghosts, something is definitely going on. I thought that maybe you can disprove them. So, would you please get out of my car and come inside? If we're going to work side by side, you'd better learn to keep up with me.
You must be Nancy. Thank you so much for coming.
Hello.
You know, you live in the same neighborhood for 20 years, and you'd expect your neighbors to be a little more understanding when your family is falsely accused of a horrific crime. Oh, I'm sorry. How are you, Deirdre?
I'm good, thanks.
Tegan Parry, welcome to my home. Well, our home, although right now my parents are literally on safari in Namibia, so while their daughter is being convicted of a crime she didn't commit, I'm taking care of things around here. They'll be home soon, hopefully. A very expensive courier is tracking them down in the bush. Top notch, I found him on the internet. Deirdre tells me you'll be assisting her in clearing my sister's name.
Assisting? Yeah.
She's innocent. I don't know why she won't help herself. She's got a difficult reputation. Well, you know, Deirdre, what people here can be like. She doesn't trust easily, not since... I'm sorry, are you hungry? There's clam chowder, homemade.
Yes,
a
please.
Taste of New England.
Yes, please.
I made up the guest bedroom for you, Nancy.
Thank you.
Deirdre, sorry, you're bunking with May. Make yourselves at home. Oh, I almost forgot. After you girls get comfortable, you two should swing by the museum. Might as well take in some history while you're here, right? Just don't get suckered into that witch's walking tour. Olivia Ravencroft is not a witch. She would have you believing all kinds of nonsense about the town being full of ghosts.
I thought you two used to be friends.
That was a long time ago. Look, I'm sorry, I gotta get going. Running late to an appointment.
Thanks, Tegan. I appreciate you letting us stay. Before you go, do you have time for a quick question?
Nancy, we just got here.
Sorry, I know you're in a rush. It would really help.
Of course. I have time for one question, if it'll help.
Okay, as I was saying before I got interrupted, not like Deidre's face, like her face reminds me of something, but like the style or the look of her face and just how these characters were designed. She reminds me of like character models from like Fahrenheit. I don't know if you've heard. I think that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, that's kind of what it reminded me of. I don't know if you guys played it. It's a very old game. It looks very different. But yeah.
Do you mind introducing me to May?
Sure. What do you want to ask her?
Well, I'd like to start with what she was doing on the night that the arson took place.
Oh, Jesus, Deirdre.
Look, May hasn't had an easy life, okay?
Not easy in what way? I don't want to be insensitive. I'm just trying to understand why she'd be seen as a suspect because of her past.
An accident happened when she was younger, and you might want to ask about it when you see her. Don't. You'll only upset her. She's not very forthcoming with strangers, and people tend to judge on appearances. You understand?
I understand completely. So she trusts you, right?
Yes.
So, did she tell you what she was doing on that night?
No. But she's innocent, I know.
Okay. But how do you know?
She's my sister. I just know, all right? Sorry. Things have been stressful around here. I really do appreciate your help. Okay. Bye.
You jerk. Tegan said you've been in town for days, but you haven't come by.
I know. I had to check in with your case at the, Look, I didn't want to bother you. How you holding up?
I've been accused of worse.
No, you haven't.
Hey, at least I got you to get off your butt and finally visit me.
Oh, this is the girl I was telling you about. Nancy Drew.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
She really doesn't want to talk. This could be difficult. Any advice?
Do better? I'll be in the kitchen.
I mean, I guess there's always that. Okay, so we are now at the Perrys.
The kitchen table has a great view out into the neighborhood.
Hi, Deidre. Deidre's kind of scary. She, like, when she's, like, staring at you, she's, like, all intently, like, you see these eyes watching you, Drew.
Huh.
So I wonder if Nancy has a character model. Because, I mean, throughout the games, you never see Nancy. You can see, like, maybe parts of her, but you don't see, like, her face and stuff. But I'm curious as to if she has, like, not even just, like, just a simple model or something. Or if it's just, like, a floating camera that allows me to go all the sorts of directions. I don't know. It's interesting. What do we have? Talk to Tegan, talk to Danford. Let's go. Hi. Oh. I'm gonna look first before I ask her anything. Can I do anything? I do not think so. What is
Rust
this?
be gone. Now that's handy. Never know when a bit of stubborn iron oxide will get in the way of investigating.
Iron oxide. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at Nancy.
The Perrys recycle their paper waste. Good on them. Wait, what's this? Someone must have been upset. They tore this note up.
Look at Nancy being all, like, stretchy long. Oh. Oh. Oh, I get to rotate too. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. W. Oh. Oh, it just attaches like that. Interesting. Interesting. No. Here? No. Here? No. Oh, no. Not you. It's that way. Okay, so that's an edge. No. Why are you rotating game? Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Yes. No. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Uh-oh. We're doing it. No? Okay. Corner piece. Okay.
Yes,
Oh.
it is a note.
Oh.
Why tear it up like this?
Don't know. Creepy message. I honestly don't know. But look at Nancy with her long legs, or her long neck, is stretching all the way from the Perrys to the tall mountains of the Himalayas. Let me show. Oh.
Hiking the Patagonian highlands, outback safari, survival guide for the rainforest of Myanmar. The Perrys have a real taste for adventure. Nice to meet you.
Yeah?
Hi.
Do you mind if I look around the house?
Ugh, you're so weird.
Yeah, so.
So, I found this letter.
What is that?
I
don't
found
know.
it in your trash. It says, I know.
Yeah, I can read.
So?
So I don't know what it is. Don't go through my trash. I'm done talking, okay?
Okay, May, sorry.
Deirdre's convertible. Looks strikingly familiar.
It does? Oh god, no. Oh, god. I like how Nancy can just zoom. Nope.
The neighborhood looks peaceful from up here.
Oh, I forgot.
Huh.
Coffin.
What does this mean?
I don't know, Nancy. Should be pretty worried.
Huh?
Huh? Huh? Can I unpack? No? Okay, fair enough. Nancy just glides through.
Are you ready to leave yet? We don't have all day.
What were you actually doing before you picked me up from the airport?
What do you mean?
You gave
Exactly what I
May a
said.
non-answer when she asked why it took you so long to stop by here.
A non-answer? Yeah, because I went to the police station.
And?
And they're still going through the evidence. And
Jesus.
when they found out I was May's cousin, they started
Questioning you?
laughing.
Oh.
So they think she did it.
Everyone does. So, I went to check out the Hawthorne House myself. But I never went inside.
The ghost?
What? No. There was some weirdo there who told me the ghost was going to steal my soul. It was totally creepy. And then I found out that everyone in this town believes in ghosts, so I didn't enter.
Well, whatever or whoever it is, there's an explanation behind it. Did the police give you anything? Anything at all?
They told me there's a Judge Danforth in town, and he's going over the particulars of the Hawthorne House estate. I found his office, but he kinda never let me enter his office. Believe me, I tried.
I know
Lame.
him. Not well, but enough to get through his door and have a conversation.
Alright, are we going into town or what?
Sure.
Who could gain something by burning down a house? Insurance claim, maybe?
Possibly. Means, motive, and opportunity. We need to start interviewing. See if anyone checks off those 3 boxes.
And in your experience?
It's usually something much more personal.
Fair enough.
This tour sounds interesting.
Don't tell Tegan that's your plan.
It'll give us a good overview of the town.
You mean I want to meet the real witch of Salem?
Yeah, I do. She might know something. I wonder why Tegan doesn't like her.
You don't have to investigate everything, Drew. Olivia steals Tegan's visitors, sounds like. You really want to do the dumb tour?
You don't have to come with me.
Side by side. Gotta be honest, it does sound more fun than the museum.
Ouch. Don't tell Tegan that. So what can I do here? Can I call Dad? Dad, please pick up.
I was just thinking about you.
Yes! Hi,
How's the
Dad.
investigation going? Any new leads?
Hey, Dad. I feel like I'm making headway.
Oh, jeez.
Leaving
Hi.
no stone unturned? Things aren't always what they seem.
Yeah, I know that, Dad. I'm
Hi.
meticulous as
Deidre,
always.
stop looking at me.
Atta girl. Unfortunately, your good old dad has some cases of his own that require his attention. But keep me updated on your progress.
Will do. Talk to you later. Love you.
Love you too, kiddo. Bye.
Bye, Dad. Can I call? What happens if I call Deirdre?
Hi. You've reached the phone of private investigator Deidre Shannon. I'm working on an important case and can't come to the phone right now. But if you have any information you'd like to share, please leave a message after the beep.
Professional. Deirdre is taking this very seriously.
Are we sure she's taking it seriously? Because she had literally just like said she was literally mouthing out what she was her voice message. Oh right. I just want to see if we could call somebody else.
Hey, this is Nancy Drew. I have a couple more questions if you don't mind.
Oh.
Oh, hello. I remember you, yes.
Sorry. Forgot about the time zones.
It's fine, it's fine. What did you want to ask me?
Oh Jesus, there's a lot. I want to know more about the
I want
witch
to know
trials
more
victims.
about victims of witch trials.
I see. Well, my focus lies on the Salberjackal witch trials in and around Mosam Castle in the late 1600s. A clear but unusual pattern emerged for arresting, torturing, and executing at least 139 people.
How awful. What do you mean by a pattern?
The victims were social outcasts, disabled, homeless, poor. Over half of them were mere children and juveniles that gathered in gangs of beggars and petty thieves to survive.
uncommonly, more than 2/3 of the accused witches in this case were male.
That's so sad. They didn't stand a chance.
Indeed. Their low social status left them vulnerable to public scorn and persecution, as they had no one to vouch for their whereabouts. One young man in particular was sought after but never found, Jakob Kohler. The rumors of his black magic grew wilder by the day, spiraling into a witch-hunting craze.
This is worrisome. I don't want the same thing to happen in Salem a second time.
All the more important to educate about the past. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Oh, girl, we have a lot. Well, no, we have like 2 more things.
Can you tell me any more about Judge Sewell?
Stop looking at me.
Samuel Sewell was a man plagued by remorse about the Salem witch trials for the rest of his life. He came to realize witchcraft does not exist and saw misfortunes in his personal life as punishment from God for condemning innocent people on insubstantial evidence.
At least he came to his senses, but too late to save the trial victims.
I believe he tried to make amends in other ways. Although not free of problematic views of the time, Sewell did strongly protest against slavery, composing the earliest recorded anti-slavery tract of what was to become the United States.
I'm not sure if that helps my investigation, but it's nice to hear people can learn and do better.
Indeed. Any more questions?
Just one more.
Did you find any more secrets on AW inside Judge Sewell's desk?
Nothing you hadn't already uncovered. It's an intriguing design, however, one that would become popular throughout Europe a century later, under the famous German cabinet maker, David Röntgen.
I wonder how Sewell managed to be ahead of his time. The ghost of carpentry yet to come?
What? The world has always been filled with crafty artisans. Another example of mechanical trick vessels and furniture can be found much earlier, in the 12th century works of chief engineer Ismail al-Jazari. But I'm getting carried away.
Wish I had the chance to crack the Book of Apologies, too. The AW lock. You have no idea what that could be referring to.
I'm afraid not. I've looked up a few options but found nothing I consider plausible. I'm sorry I cannot be of more help here, but if you find out, please let me know. I'm very curious about this myself.
All right, thanks anyway. I'm on it.
Right. Good. Any more questions?
Nope.
I'll let you get back to your evening. Night? Thank you for taking time for me. It was nice talking to you again.
You're welcome. Please stay in touch with any historical discoveries you make. I greatly appreciate it.
Will do.
Okay, I want to point something out. So, I kind of like how, like, some of the shading, and then, I mean, they're definitely learning about, like, you know, stuff reflecting and shadows and stuff like that. Like, it's nice that, like, you see that there's light coming from outside, and that's going through this object, which it's a window, just glass, and then it projects the tree, like leaves and stuff like that, on the table. Although it's going a little crazy because it looks like it's really windy, but you know, not bad. I mean, I feel like, because a lot of people mentioned that they weren't a fan of like the graphics and stuff like that, which, I mean, to be fair, it's definitely not as good as the older games, but then again, they're working on a new game engine for this game, so it's kind of understandable, especially if they're going to work from the ground up. I will say that some of the textures are kind of missing, which I think is probably something that doesn't give it the realistic feel completely, because like if we look back at the like key and stuff and how detailed and all the textures that are on this, like it looks pretty like good, it looks really nice, but then like the environment around you doesn't necessarily correlate with that because they don't have all the textures in it. Like, so, I mean, the wood has got texture, and you, ooh, look at the light, the light bouncing off, look at that. But yeah, I think some of the textures are missing, which kind of give or not detailed enough. Like this could be a little bit more detailed. And then like obviously like this, like if it had like you could see parts where it was like painted a little bit thicker than others or something. I mean that has happened before. Even in my apartment it has it. But I think little things like that would probably help with the whole graphics and the art style of it. But you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. People have been complaining about it. My boyfriend.
Hi.
Nance, how have you been? Thanks for finally picking up.
You didn't call before.
Sorry, I've been on a flight.
Oh.
Busy on another case, huh? You know, you should really enjoy yourself more, Nance. Life's too short to be working all the time.
This isn't work for me. It's fun. Besides, crime doesn't take a vacation.
That is very true.
Speaking of which, how's yours?
Ned, come on.
Yeah, 1 second.
Sounds like you're having fun.
You know, standard fare. Nothing too crazy. I miss you, Nance.
I miss you too.
Hey, give it back.
Too.
Nancy, I'll call you later.
Call you later, Nancy.
Well, that was...
I'm sorry. What? Who was that? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Hi, Deirdre. Yeah, the art style of these characters remind me of, like, I think maybe Heavy Rain with a little bit of Fahrenheit. That's just me. Yeah. Anyway. I can turn? Can I look at anything? Can I look at anything on this side? No. Okay. So let's just go where we haven't done anything. I like how Nancy just like she just or not really teleport. She just like she just flies forward. Hello? Oh, hi. Sorry, I was stressed out. Sorry about before, I was stressed out. Don't worry about it, and thanks for getting in contact. Where can I find the museum? Oh, you're so welcome to come by. We're on the opposite side of town square from the courthouse, just right, and go past Old Cemetery. You can't miss it. Thanks, I'll stop by. Great! Ooh, can I take pictures? I can take oh, God. Deirdre, say cheese. Yeah. Hold on, I want to get a picture of this protest. Yeah. Can I do, oh. Aw, I can't set it as like my wallpaper. Lame. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. Oh, I like how they just now started screaming up.
Visitors! By now you know the story of the witches of Salem. Those poor souls were caught in a time of fear and greed, and they paid the price. They may have died, but witchcraft lives on in Salem.
Oh, this should be interesting.
The world would have you believe witches were not real. I'm not talking about old, ugly women who curse their neighbors and fly on broomsticks. The truth is, witches are real.
I mean, maybe, I
They
don't
have
know.
always been real. They are alive and well. They are powerful, carrying the secrets of the world beyond the one we see. Ritual, mystery, magic. Most exist now only in secret, and they may be standing among you even now. It is said that in Salem, a coven of witches settled in recent years, set on revenge for the deaths of the Salem witches. Their ritual, one midnight on Halloween, unleashed the angry spirits of the past.
That's so cool.
How did you do that? Hey, now, if any of you are interested in the real history of the witches of Salem, I provide self-guided tours through some of my favorite locations in town. And perhaps you too will see one of the restless dead.
thief in Austria used the same kind of stage magic she's using.
Thief? There was a thief?
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing there?
Visiting a
finding a
spooky
book.
old castle. You'd have liked it.
Do you regularly fly to Europe for investigations?
Yes.
Sometimes.
And if you want to learn about being a witch, come forward.
Nancy is like, this is me. I like this dude. He's like, what? Oh my god.
Huh.
That dude. Hold on. I want a picture. Picture. Can I zoom in? Can I zoom in? Psst. Hey you lady, look this way. Sheesh. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
What?
Me? Never. Well,
What now?
too bad, I hope.
Did you know that in the Malia smell at the farm, ginger hair was the sign of a witch? You're my kind of people.
I'm not nearly as talented as you are.
Aw, shucks. You're making me blush. Oh, there it is. Now I'm turning red. You truly are a witch.
So to become a witch, do I need to take a test or get a diploma?
A true witch is not made with pieces of paper. She is born to it and will feel the call. Bureaucracy is for persecutors. We don't need permission. We don't live by the rules. Anyway, what can I help you with?
Okay, I'm gonna talk to her, and then I think we'll end this episode. So we'll just go through everything.
How did you perform that trick?
A witch never reveals her secrets. It's against the witch code.
A code? I thought bureaucracy and rules were for persecutors.
Although, if you take my self-guided tour, I promise you will learn at least one secret about being a witch.
How often do you do this show?
Most nights. It gets busier around Halloween. And I'm sure you can figure out why.
How about the night that the Hawthorne House was burned?
You look a little young to be working for the police, dear.
What?
Oh no, it's nothing like that. We're just curious tourists.
Good. Because I've already spoken with them.
And so, you were here.
I was out of town. Did you girls know that Salem is haunted? There's a ghost here. If you go on my tour, you'll learn where you can find it.
How old is Nancy in this game? Is she like 17, 18? Because I think can't you get hired as a police officer when you're like 18 or 20? I can't remember between those ages.
Have you lived in Salem for long?
Born and raised.
So you know the Perrys?
Of course. Not well. If you were looking for them, Tegan is at the museum. She works there.
Not well. We're staying with Tegan. I figured there was some history between you two.
That was a long time back. We don't talk much now.
And May?
Yes, I know her too. Not spoken to her for a long time either.
But you've heard the rumors about her.
May is a troubled girl. And sometimes such girls get blamed for things that were not their... I don't think she burned down the Hawthorne House, if that's what you're trying to get at. People with mundane minds look for mundane explanations.
Fair enough.
Do you really believe some modern witch coven unleashed ghosts on Salem?
About 8 years back, there were rumors of a coven. That they performed a ritual to return the dead witches to Salem to seek out their revenge before the witches moved on.
Is there any evidence of such a coven?
Ever since then, ghost sightings have gone through the roof. Salem is now considered the most haunted place in the country.
Interesting.
You think it's a coincidence that the former home of the Hawthornes was set on fire?
How else could the fire have started?
I heard there was not a single living soul in the house when it started burning. Keyword, living. The world is composed of 2 equal parts, dark and light. The light we see every day. It's the trees, the people, the birds. It's our world. You can even see it at night. The dark is the unknown. A plane of existence that vibrates just underneath the light. But if you were in a place like Salem, a place where a painful history permeates every surface, every crack, every brick, and every tomb, the dark will appear. Usually when you least expect it. That's why they say, don't be out past midnight in Salem, because the dark may reach out and take you. Also, did you know that Salem has more ghost sightings than any other city in North America?
Sounds about right.
If you want to learn why, you should go on my tour.
All right, thank you. I also will point out that I kind of wish, like, I know they were trying to go for, like, you know, depth of field, and then have, like, the background super blurry, and then have focus on Olivia, and kind of like how your eye is like a camera, essentially, like a camera lens, where, like, you can have it where something right in front of you is in focus and everything else is blurry, you know? I don't want to get too much into detail about photography, because I assume a lot of people don't do that or don't know much about it, so, but kind of like that. So I like this kind of thing. I just wish it was a little bit more gradual, because I feel like it's like super solid, and then boom, blurry. So I think that's just kind of a thing I've noticed, but again, not overly complaining about it. But yeah. Hi, Deirdre. Okay. I'm going to... Where's my yo? Did yo not save? That's supposed to be yo, please. Okay. So... I am going to leave this episode here. We've been recording for about a little over an hour. It's almost like an hour 20 minutes. Stuff will get cut out about the first part where, like, I had to literally stop the game, close the program, and then reload it, and then play a bunch of the tutorial again, because I couldn't just skip it. So I apologize for that, but you won't even, I don't think you'll even really see it. We'll just kind of put it around where I last left off. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I feel like I haven't really done much in this episode. I don't know. There's a lot of talking, especially for the tutorial part too, was just like a lot of talking. And just like the whole thing, I'm like, huh? Okay. I'm gonna stay here. But we'll see how it goes. Again, maybe it's just like me. I mean, I've seen the game. I haven't played it. I haven't played the whole thing through. But I've seen the gameplay for it. So I know what happens, but I wanted to do little extra things that I didn't see or do when I saw someone else play it. So that's just me. But yeah, so that was the first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you're new here, you should hit the subscribe button and then turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I upload next time. Anna! Hey! Turner, Yana. Wait. Ooh. So, yeah, you should do that if you're not subscribed to me yet. Also, if you want to see other gameplays that I'm doing or other games I've played, you should check those on my channel, and then I'll leave links to social media in case you want to follow them. I have just like my personal kind of account for Instagram, and I have my photography side of it, in case you want to see it or not. I guess that's nobody watches my stuff anyway. That's fine. I'll have like one person, so that's fine. Yeah. So let me know what you think so far. Let me know if you've played the game. I mean, don't spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. But I mean, if you've noticed stuff in the game that either I missed or things about, graphics, dialogue, characters, all that sort of stuff, what you think so far of it. And yeah, if you got videos you want me to do, you should definitely leave those below, because I would love to do those. Yeah, also, Kiro, if you're watching again, I'm sorry. You have so many games on your website. I can't remember which one you were playing, because on Instagram, your audio message is not playing anymore, and so I don't know. And yeah, so I might do the Christmas one, because there's a Christmas one looking like it, but unless you want me to play the scary one that you wanted me to play like last month, let me know. Up to you. So yeah, that was episode 1. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. So stay awesome, and I love you. Bye bye.